Welcome to the recap of Lord of the Mysteries Episode 6, where Cleon learns one of the most terrifying lessons of his new life. He just lightly touches a mysterious golden liquid, and like a nuclear explosion, it instantly threatens to destroy everything. Thankfully, this is the gray fog space. The fog's impossible power freezes the destruction in its tracks, preserving Cleon's very being, the cause of all this. During a divination, Cleon made a fatal mistake. He looked directly at a deity, the eternal blazing sun. Our story begins with a classic haunting. A lady returning from a town called Ramd is being tormented nightly by the wraith of a knight from an abandoned castle. Wraiths that can invade dreams are exceptionally dangerous, so Captain Dunn retrieves a powerful countermeasure from the church-sealed artifact 3782, the mutated sun sacred emblem. This artifact can obliterate wraiths, but it comes with a chilling side effect. It can turn a beyonder into a drooling idiot, who only knows how to praise the sun after 6 hours. The moment the three Nighthawks step inside the castle, they're enveloped by a cloud of black, vengeful energy. A warning is shouted, a spectral sword is plunging towards them from above. Dunn shoves Cleon out of the way just in time. The sword clashes with the captain's bullet, revealing a headless wraith. Cleon hurls 2 charms, but they barely scratch it. In the heat of battle, the wraith slams Dunn to the ground, knocking the sun's sacred emblem from his grasp. As Cleon scrambles to retrieve it, the wraith lunges, ready to strike him down. But Cleon feels nothing. He's unharmed. He looks over and sees the captain has trapped the spirit in a nightmare, buying them 1 precious minute. In that window, light from 3782 erupts in a golden flash. The wraith dissolves into nothingness, leaving only a piece of black cloth behind. Nearby, Cleon notices an old oil painting. Wiping away the grime, he sees a portrait of a man whose clothes date back to the end of the 4th epoch. But what truly shocks him is the face. It bears a striking resemblance to his teacher, Mr. Zik. Later, driven by a dangerous curiosity, Cleon decides to investigate the sealed artifact's true origin. Hiding in a secluded corner, he taps into the power of the gray fog to divine. But this is no ordinary divination. A searing, unimaginable pain shoots through his finger. His vision is flooded by a single terrifying image of blazing sun, so bright it feels like it's burning his very soul. This was the eternal blazing sun itself. Cleon snaps back to reality, his heart pounding. If not for the gray fog's protection, he would have been utterly annihilated. But with the terror came a revelation. Information floods his mind: the formula for the Sunflame charm, the potion recipes for the sun pathway up to sequence 4, and a horrifying truth: the golden liquid was the divine blood of the eternal blazing sun. It was the first time he'd ever obtained a high sequence formula, but it came with a dire warning etched into his mind: one cannot look directly at a god. Meanwhile, Mr. Zeke finds information on the Hornus's mountain range. When Cleon enters his teacher's study, he sees a familiar painting on the wall, the very same castle he just investigated. When Cleon asks about it, Mr. Azik's eyes glaze over as fragments of memory resurface.
在我梦里，他不是这么残缺不堪的。
阿兹克先生，您还真是老古董啊。
这便是马厩，有我最爱的白马。我的孩子常在这里玩，他喜欢拖着比他重的剑到处跑，口里念叨着：“我是国王的骑士。”
长剑，那冤魂是他的孩子。
Mr. Azik and Cleon return to the castle. Inside, they find a coffin. As they open it, a torrent of vengeful energy bursts out, and all the spirits of the castle converge on Azik. An astonishing power erupts from him as he recovers a portion of his lost memories. he reveals to Clean the secret of his endless cycle, every few decades. Azik falls into a deep slumber, waking with no memory except his name. This special way of existing would bring disaster to those around him. To keep his wife and children from harm, his only choice was to leave alone. Gazing at Mr. Azik's lonely figure, Clean suddenly understands his solitude. It mirrors his own journey, a man torn from his world, far from his family and home. But then he remembers, at least for now, he still has Melissa and his brother.
既然结局已经注定，那就在还是克莱恩的日子里，多陪陪本森和梅丽莎吧，珍惜还在一起的时光。
And with that, episode 6 of Lord of the Mysteries comes to a close.